What's going on, Tread Gang? Good morning. Good morning. We are back at it again with another Saturday morning market breakdown for you guys. Hope everybody had a great trading week. Me, not so much. We ended up blowing a 50K account, and we are down $1,200 on another account. So we're about $700 away from blowing this account. But next week, our goal is to, of course, bring that back up, and I know we will. I may also get another 50K account as well, just to be able to have two accounts to build. So that's kind of where we're at personally. Let me get everything situated on here really quick. But I hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. Go ahead and to show some love in the chat. Say what's up. Say where you're from. Let me know how long you've been trading for, or even how long you've been following me. That'd be great to know. Let me fix my camera a little bit. There we go. All right. So like usual, we're going to take a look at news. So let's definitely check that out. It is March 1st. So we are in a brand new month. So kind of excited for that. Let me see how I want this layout to look. No. Yeah, I'll keep that like this. Okay. So, because I just want you guys to be able to see majority of the screen here. So yeah, it's March 1st. So beginning of a new month. This is actually my birthday month. So I'm praying for blessings and profits this month. So as well as for all you guys, having a new month is kind of a clean slate. So whatever was last month, if you profited, great. If you didn't, if you had some bad weeks or whatever it was, you took some losses, that's okay. It's all wiped clean. It's in the past. We're starting with a new fresh month. So that's the beauty of, going into a new month. We leave what was in the past and we continue to move forward. So, but yeah, let's take a look here at the news. So let's go to, so we're already at March 2nd. So it'll be March 3rd on Monday. So let's see, we got ISM manufacturing PMI. So that could affect the market a little bit, but this is after market open. So this is at 10 a.m. So we'll kind of see what that does. Because even with these non-red folders, it can still affect the market. So we just have to keep an eye open for that. So, and also typically around 10 o'clock or 10:30, we've noticed also, like when we do our lives every morning with, of course, my buddy Julius, gold collector, we noticed that around like 7 o'clock or 7:30, the market tends to reverse. So whatever direction it was going from market open until then, it tends to actually retrace. So that's a thing that we need to kind of look at also. Tuesday, we have nothing for USD. So good there. Wednesday, we have NFP. So NFP, guys. So we definitely got to watch out for that. Of course, it's going to be pre-market open. So, of course, you can either gamble it if you want and trade this. But our kind of rule for ourselves is we wait until market open. And that's it. We don't trade really news. So Thursday, we have unemployment claims. So pre-market, that's definitely going to move the market for sure as well. So Wednesday and Thursday are going to be kind of some hot days to watch out for. And then Friday, we got NFP again. So crazy. We got NFP twice in 1 week. So, okay. So, yeah, we got a busy week, guys. So, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday could be some possible moves. So, we just got to, again, just watch how the market moves and react to it as such. So, let's go to the charts. So, we'll go here. Let me move this down. Okay. So we'll go on the weekly here. So we can see in this last week, gold has really had a huge retracement. We came up to this area here and we actually rejected it, and then we actually pushed all the way down. And then we closed the week at 28.48. So 28.48 right here. So, we could see a possible retracement back up because, of course, if we look at the trend, just how we did our top-down analysis last week, we're still bullish. So, because in order for us to be bearish long term, it would literally have to either break this high right here or break this low. So, it would have to break this previous resistance turn support. So that's what we're kind of looking at. So, because before, like, was this back in November, we had a huge push down, and then we had a huge push back up, and then we pulled back a little bit more, and then we kind of just kept going. We had a nice little bull run at the beginning of the year. So we'll clear this out, so it's nice and fresh. So don't mind these little dots right here, these indicators. These are literally the high and low of the market. So previous high and previous low. So again, just trend wise, we're going to follow the trend. So again, we're still bullish. So this is our trend line. So top down analysis. So the weekly is bullish. Not sure why that came out like that. Okay. So weekly is bullish. So we're going to go down to the daily. So daily, we can kind of look here. So it tapped into this previous support area turned or resistance turned support. So of course we have to see if it's going to continue to push down. But as of right now, because it tapped into it, hasn't broken it yet. So I'm still going to say that it's bullish. All right, so the daily is bullish. So we have two higher time frames. So let me refresh this real quick. Sorry, Trading View is like acting slow. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're on the daily. So we got daily is bullish. So here we're going to actually mark up our supply and demand zones. So of course, support and resistance. So let's grab our tool here. We'll go do a horizontal ray. So we're going to do right at the top here. So because I want to get right at the top of this wick right here. Let me go in a little bit closer. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna go right at the top right here. So we got that. So, and then of course we have our area down here. So, because market tapped into here before, so like if I were to drag this over a little bit, we can see it tapped in here before, came up, came down, came up, tapped back into it again, pulled up, kind of consolidated a little bit, tapped right back into this zone again, and before it pushed up. So there could be a very good chance that it could push all the way back into here again and possibly go lower, or it could bounce off this support area and pull up. So I always like to, of course, mark this up and then kind of box it. So I don't usually box it, but I'm gonna kind of take something from Swaggy C, and he does this. So we're gonna box this area so that we know where our resistance area is, and of course our all-time high. And then we're going to box this area also, just so we know where our kind of major support area is. And that's what this is going to be. Cool. So this area is really all I want to focus on is just right here. Because of course we can target these lows and all that first, but we need to see what it's going to do here first. Or even here, if it's going to respect this level right here, or even any of these highs right here. So, but as of right now, we'll just use this level. So this is going to be our major support. Sorry, major resistance. So major resistance we're at 20, we'll do 29.75. Because I like these psychological numbers. So 29.75. All right. So 29.75. I'm going to move this over to the left, or to the right, actually. There we go. All right, and then we have our support. So major support. So a major support is going to be at, we'll do 26.20. So if you guys have any questions, definitely put them in the chat. So we have 26.20. So let's move this over. There we go. Okay. So we have major resistance, major support at 26.20 and 29.75. So we're just going to keep that there. Let's go down to the 4 hour and just complete the top-down analysis. So of course, if we see here, obviously this is definitely going to be bearish. So the reason why it's going to be bearish is because we broke structure. So this area right here, this was previous support. So we broke this area right here. So this area got broken, which of course we had a minor pullback here, which of course it could pull back into here. But if we do continue, if it does pull up here and then continue to pull back down, we're going to definitely start targeting these lows right here. So with that being said, that's going to put our 4 hour at a bearish trend. So, but typically, if you have two higher time frames that correlate or match, more than likely it's going to be bullish. So, because the overall trend is bullish. So, but again, if we start breaking these previous lows right here, then it could, I think, yeah, once it breaks here, if it breaks this major support area right here, or even taps into it, it's still going to be bearish. Like we're going to look for sells this coming week, and also with NFP, it could definitely like pull us down a little bit and then literally shoot up. So we could actually break 29.75. So we just got to see how the market's going to move. So, but that's just kind of where we are with gold. So I mean, we can look on the lower time frame here. We can see clearly. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So if we always want to look to the left, so of course we can kind of just mark this up right here. Put a horizontal line like right here. And we can see, I'll move this up a little bit. So right here, so we can see that it's actually tapped in to a previous area. So I hope you guys can see that. So we tapped into a level of support right here. So it could definitely respect this because we did have a pull down and then it pulled up. Then we had a pullback and then a pullback up. So we could definitely tap back into this area right here. And we could probably take all this liquidity right here and then hit back into this major resistance area. Or it could tap into here before it continues to go back down. And we start targeting these other levels of support right here. So, but we got to kind of see because it did break this range. So we have to see if it's going to continue the trend and go down. So, but as of right now, we're definitely in a bearish bearish trend. But we have to see if it's going to respect this previous level of support right here. So that's kind of what we're looking for on gold. All right, so let's go to US30. So we'll look on the higher time frame here. So let's see. There you go. So we'll look back last week really quick. So our top down analysis was weekly was bullish, daily was bullish, 4 hour was bearish. So, you know, we can see here again, we had another bearish market also on US30. So, like all last week, we actually pushed down and then we ended up pushing up and we actually closed at 43,889. So, the way it's looking right now is, of course, we had some consolidation right here. We pulled down, pulled back up. So, again, the overall trend, though, is still bullish. So, moving forward, I think that we could easily get my path. So, I could easily see us coming up here. So, coming back up here, might have a slight pullback again and then continue up. So we definitely could hit like the 46,000 range, you know, even 45. So because the major resistance level was at 45, was that 45, 20, 45, 35 or 45, 25? Let's see, what did we have it as? 45, 235. Okay. So yeah, it could go to 45, 250 even. So, but let's clear this out. So again, we're on the weekly. So overall trend wise, it's definitely still bullish. So we got our trend line. So again, definitely still bullish. We haven't broken below this, so of course it's been making higher highs and higher lows. So again, top down analysis, still weekly. It's gonna be bullish. And then we'll go down to the daily here. So we did have a break right here. So we did break this area here. So, but just barely. So even if we brought it down to the wick, we still didn't really break it. So we came down, came back up, kind of had some rejection up here, and then we ended up pulling back down. But I think we're going to continue to pull back up. So, and then again, if we kind of stretch this out a little bit, we could see. So overall, we can see we're making higher highs and higher lows. See if we see this. Had a little bit of consolidation here. So we continued here, came down, beautiful push up, push down into this area here. We pushed up, had some rejection, pulled up, we ended up pulling back down with a nice push up, and then we pulled back down again. So with us, I think we're going to pull back up. So again, if we look at this kind of up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So a lot of lower highs or higher highs and higher lows. So that again indicates to me that we're going across the trend, and it's going to continue to go up. So I think we're going to look for buys on US30 next week. So just by this analysis. So the daily for me is bullish as well. Oops. So daily is bullish. This thing like refreshes so late. It's crazy. Okay, so we have that. So here on the daily, let's do our top-down analysis really quick. So again, we have kind of a double top right here. So we're gonna hit that top part. So that's gonna be our major resistance right here. This right here, this lower part, that's gonna be our major support. So right here. I move it up a little bit. Okay. So major resistance. So major resistance at, what was it at? 45, 190. We'll do 45, 195. All right, 45, 195. Our major support at 41, 963. We'll do 65. All right. So 41, 965, 45, 195. So we got our major resistance and major support. So we're just going to, again, keep these two levels. We'll go ahead and box them. Right there. All right. So these are our two levels. So of course we'll have some other levels here. So I mean, if we wanted to, we can kind of just mark this up. You know, if you have a low right here, We have a previous support right here. So these are areas that it could definitely tap into if it does decide to pull down. So these would be like the areas of interest right here. So, I mean, because this is level with this. So, I mean, of course, if I pull this over, again, it's already in line with the major support area. We can see it's tapped into here multiple times. So again, that could definitely be an area of interest for sure. So this is kind of what we're looking at. So we'll go down on the 4-hour just to complete the top down. So even here, just like gold. So right now we had a lot of rejections. So, and then the 4-hour, let's see, do we tap into an area of support? Let's move this over. Yeah, we sure did. So again, I'll take my horizontal line, put this right here. So boom. So we can see we tapped into a level of support right here. So again, it could bounce off of this because we did have a strong candle as market closed. So we had a huge push up. So we could continue to push up. So because that's a nice strong candle. So we did have a little bit of rejection, but it did close. So again, we could see a nice push up. So, but because we had a lot of rejections here, and we broke this area as well. We broke this previous support area. So just as of right now, I'm going to say 4 hours bearish. So because we got to get back up above this area right here for us to continue to go up. So because I mean, we can see here if we kind of make it smaller, we kind of are consolidated a little bit. But of course, on the higher time frame, you know, that's not necessarily the case because we have had some movement. So we had some consolidation here, but we did have a push down February 20th. We pushed down and then we had a nice push up at this past week. So I personally continue to see US30 going up, regardless of, like the tariffs and all that stuff. So I could see us easily pushing back up into here. We might have a slight pullback or might even pull back here for a break and retest and continue up. Personally, I think we'll break these major resistance areas. So that's pretty much it. I mean, of course, you can look on the lower time frame, even on the hour. We had a nice push up. So we did have some consolidation here. But at the market close, we had a nice push up to end the week. So I think we're going to continue to push up. We're going to continue to push up into these areas here. So that's what I'm looking for. So just to recap, I think on gold, we could see a push down. We could see, if it doesn't respect this support area right here, we could see a continued push down to continue the trend down. But if not, then again, we'll look for buys. And then same thing with YM, US30. We have we had two nice bullish candles, which of course can confirm that we could continue to push up. So we could look for buys as well on US30. So that's pretty much it for our Saturday market breakdown, guys. Appreciate you guys popping on. If you guys do have any questions, please leave a comment below. Please comment and comment, like, and subscribe as well. I always want to continue to grow this channel, like I always say. I'm praying that we have a profitable week this going into a new month. So appreciate you guys. I'll be doing some more lives this week. Do some live trading so you guys can actually watch my trades live. So definitely look out for that. It'll usually be around market open till no longer than 11:30. So like 9:30 to 11:30. So we'll definitely get that cracking. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and let's get these profits next week. All right. Peace, guys.